Just want to make sure that I'm making the right decisions here. And that,
Well, that's good, because I want to make sure you're making the right decisions too. Here's the thing, bro. In just a few short years, the movement progressed from one church in Boston to having a church in every nation that has a city of over 100,000 people. It's unprecedented. It's never been done before. Then Kip resigned. Then you got Henry's letter. What a bunch of bitter nonsense. Couldn't even finish it. Then you got all these so-called church leaders, these so-called evangelists. You got all these attitudes with Kip. They want to rebel against him. But for years they had no problem submitting to his authority. I don't get it. And what's worse, you got these disciples running around here, haven't baptized anybody in like 5 years, but they're going to challenge a dude who's still growing churches by the hundreds. I mean, he's got 1,500 friends on Facebook. That's crazy. Oh, and now you got the unity letter, which to me is nothing more than a contract in mediocrity. Let me tell you something, Glenn. I'm not interested in signing anything that says Jesus is my Lord, and neither is Kip. I didn't sign up to be a part of a group or to be a part of some church. I signed up to win the world for Christ. Now you got 99% of these disciples out here, they think this thing is about church. Let me tell you something. It ain't about church. And I mean, if we think that it's only our church and our organization that's going to have people that are saved, let me tell you something. We're going to be very surprised on Judgment Day on who's in heaven and who's not in heaven. But it doesn't mean we need to tell people that, because not everybody can handle it. You have to give people what they can handle. So, but it's important for you to understand this principle. It's not about church.
then Stephen, I mean, what's it about?
It's about winning the world in a single generation. I mean, we already have the nations that have the cities of over 100,000 people. But now, we need the nations themselves. And to do that, we need to be able to produce committed, convicted evangelists. Now, there's two types of people in the kingdom presently. Yet another secret I'm going to tell you. There are those types of people who are ministry material. And then there are those types of people who are not. You are ministry material. Your girlfriend is not.
Stephen, what are you trying to tell me? I mean, are you suggesting that I should break up with Sephora?
I'm merely stating fact.
Listen, I love Sephora, okay? We were planning on getting married in 2 months.
Okay, bro. That's your passion talking. Any single man worth his salt who's celibate, he's not masturbating, and isn't on the internet would want to get married to their girlfriend. But what's more important here? Your mission or your loins? Here's the thing. You don't have to do anything now. Pray about it for 30 days. Take the time, meditate on it, read some scriptures on dating, on marriage, and then if at the end of that time you decide that this is the caliber of relationship that the Lord wants for you, I'll respect that.
Good, good. Now, is this the tone that we're looking for the final product? This color? Oh, wait, no, wait. Can you take that back just like 2 seconds? I just want to see that when he turns around. Alright, you hold on. You can keep that, though. We'll go back to that one. That's fine. That's good. Oh, my bad. I was expecting you earlier.
I'm sorry, I had a heck of a time finding this place. Have you been here long?
Long enough.
It's funny, none of the locals seem to have heard of you.
I'm a producer. It's my job to fly under the radar. Name's Derek.
Oh, I didn't mean you, I meant the production company.
Fangman Productions. Well, if you haven't heard of me, you wouldn't have heard of my production company.
Not
Now,
necessarily.
would you? Yeah. JJ, you're right, man. We just gotta scrap that, all right? We'll start again. Fangman. It's my last name. We're a subsidiary of High Point Pictures.
Would I have heard of anything you've done?
Yeah. Have you ever seen Amlin?
No.
What about Look at Life? Multifacial?
I'm sorry, I can't say that I have.
That's too bad. They're good pictures.
If you say so yourself.
What?
You sound sure of yourself.
Oh, you mean Vin Diesel. You know, he made Multifacial. And Look at Life? It was George Lucas.
So why'd you try to convince me they were yours?
I wasn't. I was only trying to convince you that it's irrelevant whether or not you've heard my films. Oh, and Amblin was Steven Spielberg.
I didn't know that.
Oh, well look, let's dispense with the pleasantries and get down to business. My boss seems to think that we have a good part for you in an upcoming project.
That's what Lenny tells me.
Look, Shira. Lenny's not my boss. I'm his boss. You got it?
Sure, I got it.
And I'm gonna be your boss too. That is, if you're as good as Jason tells me.
I take it Jason's your boss?
Look at my hand. Now tell me, what do you see?
I don't understand.
Look at it. What am I holding?
Nothing.
Are you sure? There are no sides in my hand. No beads of perspiration indicating my desire for acceptance. No weird human tics that I try to suppress because I am unhappy with my own human psyche. No? Well, good. That means I'm not an actor. Now look at this. This is a phone. And in my hands, this is God. I could put you in a movie in 5 seconds flat. Now, I'm not promising that you would be famous. I'm not saying that you would be a star. But what's important is that you would be in a picture. A moving picture. Your beautiful image would be forever captured for every subsequent generation of the human species to gaze upon without time and unblemished. Not even the pharaohs could imagine to do such a thing on this plane. They could only know what their children could accomplish in the art of preserving life after the shades. Your face will never be forgotten in the age to come.
Look, Mr. Fangman, I don't want to be a star. I just want to act.
Well, that's what we want to hear. Well, what do you got?
You mean now?
I didn't fly all this way just to look at you. Hmm. Take your time.
So look, I figure there's every reason why I'll never hear from you again. I mean, besides the obvious, so... can I start over again, please? I'm really sorry.
No.
Just... I'm sorry, okay,
Go again.
sorry. So look, I figure there's every reason why I'll never hear from you again. I mean, besides the obvious. That's why I came here today. Just to say that I don't normally do this. Come after guys or anything. Not like some regular habit or whatever, so thought you should know that. I think you're cute and nice and that sort of thing. Oh, you might have a girlfriend or not be attracted to me, and I would just totally understand that. I would, but I really hope you call me. Just to talk on the phone would be nice. We could be phone buddies. I think I would like that. So really, Tom, all I've come here to say is don't be afraid of me or of what people think or of taking some kind of blind chance, because this could be really nice. I mean, really, really very much so. That ends this portion of my embarrassing story. I'm just gonna walk out of here. Pretend I just never came, alright? That would just be best.